It's Tuesday. Tuesday on Booktube is synonymous with tags. Greg, it's another bibliophile read, has created this wonderful tag, the Bookish A to Z tag. A to Z because he's American. For me, it would be A to Z. I have an affinity with these alphabetic tags. So let's get on with it. My name is Jim. This is my channel, Books, Reading and Stuff. The idea is with each of these alphabetic prompts is to go with your gut reaction, whether this prompt is hot for you or not in general. There will be some exceptions and many will be, it depends. So let's have a look. A is for audiobooks. For me, not. I did try out Audible and I can link here to the video, but it wasn't for me. I prefer to read with my eyes, not with my ears. B, Bildungsroman, or a coming-of-age story. Well, as David Copperfield is my favourite Charles Dickens novel, I'll have to go with hot. C is for children's books. I use children's books when I'm teaching, like this one, Puss in Boots. I'm sure the automated captions of YouTube will censor that one. I've used this one a lot. And sometimes when I'm falling behind my reading targets, I might be tempted to read a children's book because it takes 20 minutes to catch up with my reading targets if I wish to cheat. D is for digital. I guess they mean ebooks for this. For me, this is hot. I have lots of books on my phone, on the Kindle app, and I'm currently reading this one, The Mongol's Coffin. E is for experimental. For me, not. F is for fantasy. For a long time, I was avoiding fantasy because a lot of fantasy books are parts of series and I don't want to commit myself to reading a series, but I've been getting back into fantasy and I've been discovering a lot of new authors in the past few years like V. Schwab, Fonda Lee, and I'm really enjoying it. G is for graphic novel. For me it would have to be not. I do have a few like Mouse in Georgian, which I would like to be able to read, but I can't. I would also be interested in reading some manga, but I don't, so for me at the moment it's not. H is for horror. That would be hot. I like Mr. Stephen King. I is for inspirational. For the most part, not. There's a few inspirational books I like, but for the most part, not. J is for journalism. I don't read a lot of non-fiction, but I do like journalism, so that would be hot. K is for kitsch, that would be not. L is for library. One time that would be really hot when I lived in England and France, but now in Georgia I don't visit the library. M for mystery, that would be hot. I like Agatha Christie. I've recently been reading Sherlock Holmes as well, and I like police procedurals. N is for non-fiction. I don't read a lot of non-fiction, but I do like some biographies, so yes, that would be hot. O is for omnibus. I think for me, not. P is for poetry. Again, not. Q is for quests. I like travelling and I like fantasy. I like The Lord of the Rings and I like The Talisman, so I guess it would be hot. R is for romance. I'm afraid not. There are some exceptions. S is for sci-fi. That would still be hot. When I was a teenager, that would be a lot hotter. T is for translation. Yes, that would be hot. One of my things is trying to find Georgian books, like this one, in English translation. U is for Übermensch. Superheroes? Superheroes are not really my jam, so not. V is Victorian. I have a Victorian shelf here, a lot of Dickens, some Brontes and Thomas Hardy, so yes, hot. W is for Western. Before Dune on the Range I would have said not, but with Dune on the Range, such a wonderful event, now this is hot. And I love reading Louis L'Amour's books. X is for X-rated. I will say not. Y for young adult, mostly not, but there's some I like. I enjoyed The Hunger Games, for example. Z is for zeitgeist, the spirit of the age. I'm not quite sure what this means, so I'll say not. So those are my 26 answers. Now it remains for me to tag some people. Greg started by tagging a lot of people, so I don't know if these have been tagged or not, but they have wonderful channels. I'll tag Willow at Books and Bow, Melinda at A Web of Stories, and Caitlin at Bandy's Books. You can let me know in the comments your choices for these A to Z prompts if you wish. And if you like this video, this will help me with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.